Hello YouTube! Today on the Naughty Librarian we are doing a Valentine's Day edition of Rip It or Ship It. Rip It or Ship It is a fun game I like to play around Valentine's Day. Rules are simple. You basically get a bowl. Here's my fancy soup bowl. And you put a bunch of names of random characters in it. Then you pick two names and you decide whether or not you were going to ship these characters. Basically, these two characters, they should date, they should be OTP for life. Oh my gosh, why are they together? Or you can choose to rip it, which means these characters should not date each other under any circumstances. So the game is always fun because you get to like mix and match all of your favorite characters from all your different kinds of books. So let's get into this. I feel like also wine helps this game quite a bit. Ooh. Okay. So I did pick 7 male characters and 7 female characters, and I put them all in the same bowl because I'm not limiting myself to only heterosexual relationships. Okay. First two. First pick is Prince Thabiso from A Princess in Theory. Who is he matched up with? With Magnus Bane from the Mortal Instruments series. So Prince Thabiso and Magnus Bane. Oh, it's such an interesting pairing. They're very different characters. Prince Thabiso is very much all about the well-being of his country and his people. He's like less superpowery Black Panther and he's great. And then you have Magnus Bane, who's kind of a pansexual bon vivant wizard. So, I don't know. I don't think this relationship would work. Like, it might because, you know, Alec and Magnus work and Alex is so down to earth, but I feel like Prince Thabiso is too serious to put up with Magnus being Magnus. And also there's just way too much glitter. Like, I don't think Thabiso would be into the glitter, so I'm gonna rip this. Okay, round 2. 2 characters. Okay, character 1, Henrietta Howell from the Kingdom on Fire series. Character 2, Kaz Brecker from Six of Crows. Okay, Henrietta Howell, Kaz Brecker. Okay, let's see. Henrietta is a magician, and she has the ability to set herself and other things on fire. And then you have Kaz Brecker, who is like the most Slytherin of all Slytherins who ever slithered, and he's very ruthless and ambitious and like a genius, but also scary. So, like, I don't know. I kind of want to ship them. Like, I don't know if it might work because Kaz is so, like, domineering, kind of. He's very much a plotter and an evil genius. And then you have Henrietta Howell, who, you know, she's very feisty. I feel like she can stand up for herself. And, like, if he really gets out of line, she'll set his ass on fire. So, like, I kind of ship them. Like, I think they might actually be a good match. Like, she would calm him down and he would rile her up and then the whole world would get set on fire. So it won't be good for any of us, but it'd be great for them. So I'm gonna ship this. Okay. Next 2 characters. These 2? Yeah, these 2. Character 1, Kate Daniels from the Kate Daniels series. Character 2 is Helen Aquila from A Reaper at the Gates. Kate Daniels, Helen Aquila. They're kind of similar a little bit. Like, I feel like Helen Aquila is much more serious than Kate is, but they're both equally kick-ass and they do a lot of detective work. They have to find people, they have to solve mysteries, they have to stop the bad guy. They kind of have similar characteristics to both of them, except they live in very different worlds. Would they date each other, though? I don't think they would. I'm gonna rip this, mainly just because I don't feel like they would have romantic feelings toward each other. I feel like they'd be like ride or die homies. Like, I feel like if Kate needed an extra sword, like, she'd call up Helen and Helen would show up and then like they would owe each other favors, but like they would show up in the end, like they'd be ride or die. Like, I feel like that would be them. And they wouldn't date each other, but they would actually be there with a sword when the other needed each other. So I feel like they got each other's backs. Game is fun. Oh my gosh, I freaking love Rip It or Ship It. I like batching up characters. It's so much fun. Next pairing. Character 1, Victor Vale from Vicious, with Emma Gladstone from the Duchess deal. Okay, so these books and these worlds are very different from each other, obviously from the covers. So we have Victor Vale, who is kind of asexual, and he is scheming and Machiavellian about his goals in life and kind of scary evil. And then you have Emma Gladstone, who is like a spunky seamstress who sees the good in people and also has like a backbone and stands up for herself. So I'm gonna rip this. Like, I don't see them together. That would be terrible. Like, I feel like Emma would want to see the good in Victor, and so she would like be nice to him and like sass him when he's being an asshole, but there would never be something like romantic between them because Emma is frankly just too sugary for Victor to even like consider an option. Like, she doesn't have enough bite for Victor to have any interest. And then I feel like Victor has too much bite for Emma to be interested in. So no, I'm gonna rip this. They're not together. Okay, 3 more rounds. I'm so excited. Oh, who is gonna be next? Next up, we have Kale Westfall from the Throne of Glass series. He is paired with Hazel Bradford from Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating. Okay, Kale and Hazel. Obviously, again, very different worlds these books take place in. Do I see them together? Kale, he's very much captain of the guard, and he's kind of very serious all the time. He's all about duty and like doing what's right, and he's very stalwart. And then you have Hazel, who is basically a real-life Manic Pixie Dream Girl. And she's very quirky and funny and kind of self-depreciating, but overall very sweet. And I think Kale really craves that. Like, I think Kale would actually really be into Hazel. Like, I think like he would like be in love with Hazel. And Hazel wouldn't realize it for a while. And then she'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with Kale. And then they would be stupid with each other for like a while. And then by the end, they'd be together. I just wrote a rom-com with them. It's the same plot for everything because they're rom-coms, but like, I kind of think it would work. Kale, he does like spiritedness in women. I think that's why he's drawn to Selena. He likes her strength, yes, but I also feel like he enjoys her soft side. I feel like that's what really attracts him, and Hazel is just made of soft side. So I feel like, yeah, like I'm shipping this. Like, I feel like they would actually be really cute together. I'm shipping it. I'm shipping it so hard. Okay, so only a couple left. Character 1, Lila Bard from the Shades of Magic series. Ooh, and Nikolai Lantsov from the Grisha trilogy. Okay, Lila Bard, Nikolai Lantsov. Ooh, do I ship them? I don't know. They're both pirate captains. Like, I don't know how that would work on a ship because I feel like they'd fight a lot, but then they might have like great makeup sex. I'm not sure. Either that or like I'd write a news story where they're rival pirate captains and then like they have to like hunt the same treasure and they're both competing, but then they fall in love for real. I mean, the rom-coms write themselves, guys. Just saying. Okay, but real talk. Lila Bard, she is intrepid. She is courageous to a fault. She's definitely a Gryffindor. She is foolhardy at times, but she's very loyal. And then you have Nikolai, who is the life of the party, but I feel like he actually has a lot of pain deep down inside. He needs a good cuddle. And he is also very loyal. He's also a loyal character, I feel. And you know what? I kind of think Nikolai would be into Lila. Like, I could see that because Lila has this spirit that I think Nikolai would really dig. I don't know if this would be a long-term relationship. it might just be more of a mutual respect of each other, where they're both pirate captains and like occasionally they bang each other, but like they're not together. Like, so like I friendship it, I guess. Friends with benefits ship it. Yeah, I don't see them like long-term end goal marriage and babies, but like I see them mutually respecting each other and possibly banging. Okay, last two characters. Don't really have to mix these up because there's only two names. Okay. First up, I have Riel Dardenne from Furyborn with Michael Fan from the Kiss Quotient. Again, very different worlds these take place in. I have Riel from Furyborn, she is the Blood Queen, and then you have Michael Fan, who is the pretty woman of this relationship. He is a male escort. So let's see. I don't know. Like, I want to say no, but I'm gonna think about this for a minute. So you got Riel. She might do well with someone who nurtures her. Like, Michael is capable of nurturing people because she's basically an allegory for feminine wrath, so a good nurturer might do her a world of good. However, I don't think she would be good for Michael because Michael also needs to be nurtured, and I don't think she's in any position to be doing that. Also, if they got together, she would murder him, like, straight up. He'd be so murdered. No, I don't see them together. I don't even see them ever talking to each other. Not just because they're in different worlds, but like, no, they would have nothing to do with each other. No, I don't even see their paths crossing. No, I ripped this. They're not gonna be together. Okay, so I could keep going, but I just did 7 rounds of Rip It or Ship It. I felt like that was like a good number arbitrarily. I could have done 10, I could have done 5, but I'm like 7, and I just did that. Let me know in the comments down below, do you agree with my ripping and or shipping? Let me know if you were going to pick a pairing out of all of these guys, you could pick any ones you want. Which 2 would you totally ship? Leave it in the comments down below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Happy Valentine's Day!